deep to left field. Back, hello, goodbye! Monty Bailey finishes off his Sul Ross career with a dinger. Baruman on goal, and it gets by. Sent back again, goal! Yes, the Lady Lobos tie it up. Swung on and hit to short. Play at the plate, not in time. Lady Lobos walk it off. Brown, half court, 3 for the tie. No, and the Lobos are dancing with a 68-65 victory in the ASC Championship. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pete P. Gallego Center for the final game of the ASC tournament, live on the Sul Ross Sports Network and listening on KVLF 1240 AM. Derek Palaki, happy to be here for the final game. It's the Sul Ross State University Lobos, 1 from the west, and the East Texas Baptist Tigers, the 3 from the east. One team will punch their ticket, the other will hope for an at-large bid. But what we know right now is it's the Lobos and the Tigers fighting for one spot. Let's go over how each team got here. It started, as we look at the bracket, East Texas Baptist defeated Mary Hardin-Baylor 86-82. After that, LeTourneau took down Howard Payne 100-74. After that, it was UT Dallas over Concordia 81-65. And in the last of the quarterfinals, it was the Lobos over the UT Tyler Patriots 86-77. In yesterday's semifinals, it was East Texas Baptist with the upset over LeTourneau 108-101, and the Lobos over the UT Dallas Comets 62-54. So you look at the storylines between these two teams. The Lobos, 1 seed from the West, expected. They're here. They're hosting. They should be in the finals, and they are. The other side, the Tigers had to upset 2 higher-ranked teams in Mary Hardin-Baylor and LeTourneau to get here. Now, both teams are familiar with each other from this year. Back on the 17th of November, 82-80 win on the road for the Lobos in Marshall. Then, on the 11th of December, it was the Lobos here at the Pete P. Gallego Center in Alpine with another win, 75-70. So you talk about it, how easy is it to beat a team 3 times in one season? Not very. Now, let's talk about the big players. Tristan Lacone, the freshman from El Paso, a team-high 14 against the Patriots of UT Tyler, and then a team-high tied 16 with Connor Dawson against UT Dallas. Connor Dawson had 6 against UT Tyler, stepped up against UT Dallas with 16, including 6 for 6 from the free throw line. He had a huge game. But of course, it all starts with the big man, Caleb Thomason. 12 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists against UT Dallas. That was temped down a little bit against, UT Tyler. It was temped down a little bit against UT Dallas. 7 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Still good numbers, but that's an incredible UT Dallas defense. Let's go to the flip side. Doris Whitley had 32 against Mary Hardin-Baylor and 21 against LeTourneau. The other one, Robbie Dooley, the big scorer for this Tigers team, was held to 13 against Mary Hardin-Baylor, while Whitley stepped up with that 32. He had a team-high 28 against LeTourneau. So you ask me who's going to win this game, I don't know. East Texas Baptist playing on all cylinders. The comeback 15-2 run against Mary Hardin-Baylor to end that game in the quarterfinals to get the win, and then going toe-to-toe with a LeTourneau team that put up 100 points against Howard Payne. LeTourneau scored 101, but it matters who has more in East Texas Baptist with 108 in yesterday's semifinals. Sul Ross again, 86-77 over UT Tyler, and then a defensive or offensive struggle against UT Dallas yesterday in the semifinals, 62-54. I do not know how this game will transpire, but what I do know is we are in for some great basketball. About 3 minutes until we get the ASC championship game started. The Sul Ross Lobos and the East Texas Baptist Tigers, one will punch their ticket, and we're going to find out together. I'm excited. I bet you are too. Stick around a couple minutes, and we will get things started live on the Sul Ross Sports Network. It'll be Gosey and Thomason on the tip. Gosey stands in, 6'5". Thomason, 6'7". Only one can go for sure, and we're 40 minutes away from figuring it out at Tubu. And the Lobos win the tip. Guarded by Brown left side. Over to Thomason in the wing. Thomason looking. Walker underneath, no. Goes to Tubu up top, dribbles right. Now over to Anders in the wing. Anders up top, Walker. Walker dribbles left, drives, up for two, yes! And the Lobos have the lead, 2-0. Stephen Walker, and he almost had a steal there. It goes out of bounds off of Walker. And it will be East Texas Baptist ball. Two 2-0 Lobos on the Stephen Walker basket. Brown has it up top. Dribbling. Dribbles into the lane. Now to the near side wing, it's Whitley. Whitley dribbles in. Gosey, baseline. Up top, Riddick. Riddick dribbles right, guarded by Hollis. Underneath again, Gosey. Drives in. Up and no good. Gets his own rebound, goes to put it back up, and that one rims out, and Thomason ends up with it. Walker to dribble up now. Good crowd here thus far. If you're in Alpine, come on out to the Pete P. Gallego Center. Up top, Thomason. Right to Anders. Anders up top, Hollis. He'll put up a three. That's off. And rebounded by Landon Brown. Brown to the right side. Whitley dribbles up to the line. Into the paint. Spins around. Up top, Brown. He'll put up a three. And no good. Rebound by Gosey. And baseline, double teamed. And passes it. Brown lays it up. No good. No foul called. And Hollis has the rebound. Walker will take it the other way. Letting him play thus far. Walker drives up two. No. And coming down with it is Doris Whitley. He'll dribble up. Whitley drives. Jumper. It's no good. It bounced around a couple of times and didn't fall. Shots not falling thus far. 2-0 Lobos. 18:08 left here in the first half. Walker right side. Walker into Thomason, guarded by Gosey. Looking to back down the defender. Dribble, spins, up for two. No, couldn't get it to fall. And Whitley comes down with it. He'll dribble up. Whitley to the right side. That's Riddick. Riddick, wing. Brown. Cross-court pass. Dooley up for two. Yes. From the near side to the far side into the paint. And Robbie Dooley off the glass and good. 2-2. Anders right side. Hollis now. Hollis into the wing, Walker. Walker dribbles into the paint, kicks it out. Atubu, corner three, hits! Jola Atubu for three, and the Lobos are up 5-2. Dooley has it along the right side. Long three, Riddick hits it. And we're tied at fives. Walker to dribble up, look back to coach. To get the call. Anders right side. Dribbles, baseline, floater, no. Rebound by Riddick. Good try there by Anders. Just didn't get the lucky bounce. Up top, Riddick's gonna try another one, and it's short. And coming down with it is Walker, dribbling the other way. Ross and Lacone ready to come into the game. Atubu, free throw line, back pedals, now looks to drive again, up for two. No, popped up into the air. Who's got it? It's gonna be Robbie Dooley. Dooley with Atubu chasing. Dooley drives up for two off the high glass. No, rebound by Thomason. 5-5 the score, 16:32 left here in the first half. Atubu up top. Wilkinson ready to check in. Walker dribbles, back pedals. Dribbles into the lane, up for two, blocked by Whitley. Whitley able to keep it in bounds to Brown. And Brown gets it across half court into the paint. Nice move, up for two. No, might have been blocked by Anders. And now B.J. Hollis looking to bring it up. Hollis, near side. Up top, Anders.
Give it to him.
Anders, Atubu. He'll put up a three. He's short. And rebounded by Gosey. With Brown now dribbling up to the right side, Dooley. Dooley looking to drive, baseline underneath, up for two. Yes. 7-5. East Texas Baptist and the Tigers with the lead. Atubu. Right side. Goes up top to Walker. Walker, Hollis.
Give it to him.
Hollis inside to Thomason, mid-post. Outside, far side. Dribbles, spins, loses the ball out of bounds. And it will be Tigers' ball. Substitutions will come in, but we'll take a media timeout first 7-5 here in the ASC championship game. The Tigers with the lead, 15:22 left. We'll take a break. 7-5 Tigers with the lead, coming out of the timeout. Early stats, 3 for 11 shooting for East Texas Baptist, 2 for 9 for the Lobos. They do have a 3. Joe Luatubu has 3, Stephen Walker 2. Other side, it's Dooley 4 and Weston Riddick 3. 15:22 left in the first half. Fresh 30 on the shot clock. After the turnover, it will be Tigers ball. Lacone and Ross fresh into the game. Wilkinson for East Texas Baptist is also in as well. Pass out, Brown. Brown, jumper, long, up in the air. Wilkinson tips it back and it rolls around no good. And Thomason ends up with it. Lacone now dribbling, guarded by Brown. To the left side, Connor Dawson also into the game. He had a great game last time. Inside, Thomason up for 2, yes! Robbie Dooley out of the game. Wilkinson is in, and the Lobos take advantage of that immediately. Whitley dribbles left, now right, into the paint, spins, one-handed, no good. Rebound by Thomason. We got a 7-7 game. Ross to dribble up. Drives, up 2, and 1! C.J. Ross putting the Lobos up. Coast to coast for C.J. Ross, dribbling it up nice and easy. Looking to set something up, saw a lane, up for 2, took the contact and got it to fall. 9-7 Lobos with the lead. Ross to the line for the first time. Up and no good. Nobody there for the Lobos to rebound, so Fontenot ends up with it. He'll dribble up. Top Brown, now to the left side, Wilkinson, a long 3, and it's in and out. Rebound by Dawson. Dawson, coast to coast, up and yes! Connor Dawson, up for 2. A la C.J. Ross. That one bounced around a lot more, but the lucky roll, 11-7. Lobos on a 6-0 run. Brown, Wilkinson in the wing. Right side, inside the three-point line. Dribbles, spins, now gives it to Brown. Brown, looking to dribble, loses the ball, gets it back. Up top, Fontenot, a long 3, and he hits. Nothing you can do about that. Nathan Fontenot, 5 feet behind the line. Up top, Ross. Thomason drives, baseline underneath, up 2. Can it get it to roll in? Spun around 1.5 times and fell out. Whitley now driving, left-handed pass, Wilkinson up for 2, no, gets it back, puts it back up and no, puts it back up and no, gets it back again, and Ross rips it away. Wilkinson with 3 misses there. Ross doesn't take the 3, inside Thomason, dribbles, up 2, yes. Caleb Thomason, 2 more. And it's working in the paint thus far for him, 13-10 Lobos. Brown dribbles to the right side. Now up top, Wilkinson. They want to get Sabo into the game, do the Tigers. Brown again. Dribbles left back up top. Anders is set to come back into the game. Left side, Wilkinson in the wing. Stolen by Ross on the pass. Ross is out in front, all alone, and slams it on down. That got the crowd going, C.J. Ross. 15-10 Lobos now. Lacone guarding Brown up top. Left side, Wilkinson. Back to Brown. Dribble, drive. Up top, Wilkinson. 3, off, and Ross comes down with it. Dawson with it up top. Spins around Lacone. Out of bounds off of Fontenot, and it'll be Lobo ball. 15-10 the score, 12-14 left. Let's take a look again on the Sul Ross Sports Network on the C.J. Ross slam. Stole it up, right-handed, and a beauty. Got out in front of the pass, tipped it, and went in front of him. He then corralled it and went all the way. Lacone will do the inbound. Into Ross. Ross will dribble. 15-10 Lobos. Now Dawson in the wing near side. Up top, Anders. Anders, Lacone, left side. Dribbles, kicks it out, Dawson in the corner. He'll go inside to Ross. Ross into the paint, corner, Hollis, 3, no. Rebounded by Sabo. Stolen by Lacone, and he goes behind the back in front of the net and banks it in. 17-10 Lobos now. Dooley has it, drives into the paint, up and fouled by Ross. Hollis misses the corner three as they'll go to a timeout. We'll take a look again. Hollis wide open, puts the three up. It's no good. It's rebounded. Lacone takes it away and just throws it over his shoulder right in front and gets it to fall. 17-10 Lobos. We'll take another timeout. 17-10, the Lobos have the lead. And they're starting to get their shots to fall. They were trailing at 7-5, shooting 2 for 9. They're now shooting 8 for 17. They've made 6 of their last 8 shots, now shooting at 47%. For East Texas Baptist, they're still not falling, 4 for 18. And the points in the paint is the big one. The Lobos have hit 14 points. They've found money underneath. To the line for 2 is Robbie Dooley. First one is good. Caleb Thomason, 6 with 5 rebounds already, 6 points. Stephen Walker has a couple. Connor Dawson, CJ Ross, and Tristan Lacone all have 2. And Jola Atubu has 3. Dooley to the line again, and good. He hits them both. 17-12, Lobos the 5-point lead. Lacone will dribble right to left. Looking. Hollis at the elbow, now backs up. Inside to Ross. Ross up for 2. High glass, no good. Tries to get the rebound back. He does. Puts it back up and no. Can't get it to fall. Brown will dribble up now. Stops. Dribbles right. Thomason and Walker ready to come back in. Brown drives left side. Sabo kicks it out. Corner 3. Fontenot, yes. And it's back to 2. You cannot leave Nathan Fontenot open. Anders, right side. Looking to go inside, he'll dribble left. Hollis now up top. Dawson. Ross, left side. Up top, Lacone. Looking, dribbles, left, into the paint, kicks it out. Anders is there, push pass to Dawson, and almost went out of bounds. Hollis, 3! Oh! As the buzzer sounded, no good. That was a long one. He had to take it, though, otherwise it would have been a shot clock violation. Fontenot drives underneath, into the corner, 3. Wilkinson hits. And East Texas Baptist back on top, 18-17. That was Riddick. Check that, Riddick with the 3. Ross inside, up for 2, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. So Fontenot and Weston Riddick with the 3s, putting the Lobos, or check that, the Tigers back up 1. CJ Ross going to the line for 2. First one is in and out. Don't forget to watch the selection show for the Division III men's basketball tournament Monday, 11:30 Central Time. You can find the link to watch on NCAA.com, NCAA.com. Ross ties the game, 18 apiece, 10:02 left here in the first half. Stephen Walker, Caleb Thomason come back in. They'll join Lacone, Atubu, Gary Ringo Jr. also into the game. Brown to dribble up. Left side Sabo in the wing. He'll put up a 3, and he'll miss. Rebounded by Ringo Jr. Atubu up top, looking for Thomason. He'll go to the right side, Ringo. Ringo drives, kicks out to Lacone in the wing. Lacone dribble, drive, kicks it out. Ringo Jr. far, 3, no, from the wing, and rebounded by Dooley. Dooley driving now, up for 2, lays it up, yes. 20-18, East Texas Baptist with the lead. Maurice Whitley set the chick back into the game. Walker has it up top. Left side of Tubu in the wing. Dribbles. Thomason, the elbow. Left side, Ringo Jr. Dribbles. And inside to Thomason. He's at the elbow. Looking to drive. Dribbles into the paint. And offensive foul on Thomason. Sabo took the charge. Whitley will come back into the game. Question is for who? And it'll be Reddick. Little mop job underneath, and we're ready to go. Whitley, now Brown will dribble up. Brown dribbles left, back up top, Dooley. Dooley dribbles right, underneath, up for two, layup, no. Rebounded by Walker. Walker drives, spins, Thomason, floater, yes! From the free throw line with the right hand. Back to a 20-20 game. A tie. Brown, right side, baseline, dribbles past to Sabo. Sabo almost lost it. He'll go into the corner, Fontenot, wide open three, far side, and he can't get it to fall, rims out, and Ringo Jr. ends up with it. You cannot leave Nathan Fontenot wide open like that. Luckily, that one didn't fall. Up top, Lacone. Lacone to Tubu. Tubu, corner, Ringo Jr. driving. Back up top at Tubu. Dribbles, back pedals, keeps his dribble. Up top, Lacone doesn't take the three. Driving in, nice pass, Thomason up for two. Oh, Tristan Lacone, the no-look pass. Goes baseline to Thomason in an easy two-point layup. 22-20. Lobos back on top, Whitley up top. Dribbles right. Hands it off to Dooley. Dooley dribbles left, guarded by Ringo, gets a screen. Into the paint, loses the ball, gets it back, goes up with it, short, and Atubu comes up with it. He's looking to push. He does not have the numbers, and he'll slow it up. Gosey coming back into the game. Lacone a three, no good. And we'll take a media timeout. 22-20, the Lobos back on top. 7:21 left here in this first half. 22-20, the Lobos with the lead. Coming out of the media timeout. Caleb Thomason, 10 points. He's 5 for 7. Also has 5 rebounds and an assist. 18 points in the paint for the Lobos out of their 22 total. So it's working there. They're shooting 41%. East Texas Baptist staying in this game. They're shooting 28%, but 4 for 10 from 3. Dooley looking to go underneath. Kicks it out up top, Brown from the right side. He drives in, back underneath Dooley. Blocked by Thomason, and there's a foul. And it's going to be on Gary Ringo Jr. Could have went on Thomason too. They were both right there. Looked like Ringo Jr. a little more of the body. So Dooley to the line as Ross is ready to come back into the game. Dooley's first is good. B.J. Hollis going to come back in as well. They'll take out Ringo Jr. Lacone will get a breather as well. Looking to tie the game with Dooley. 7:06 left in this first half. Good. 22 apiece. Atubu will dribble up off the inbound from Ross. Right side, Walker. Walker, Atubu doesn't take the three. Drives in. He'll put up a jumper and off the back iron. And the rebound goes to East Texas Baptist, Davis Robinson. Up top, Robinson will put up a three. It'll be off and out of bounds. And it'll be Lobo ball. Connor Dawson will come back into the game. Also in for the first time is Dion Mack. Dawson, right side, Ross. Ross looking to drive, does not. Up top, Walker, he passes it to. Walker dribbles right into the wing. Dribbles left. Ross now, left side has it. Up top, left side into the corner, Hollis. Underneath to Thomason, Gosey back on him. Thomason up for two right-handed, yes! Little baseline bucket for Caleb Thomason. Gosey has been guarding him well. They tried it with Wilkinson, and it just didn't work. I expect to see Gosey in this game for the long haul. He has it up top, 24-22. Lobos leading it. Mack now, dribbles right, guarded by Dawson. Now looks to go left, gets a screen from Gosi. Mack drives in, up for two, yes. Dion Mack stands at 5'9". And he drove into the lane and got the bucket. Tied at 24 as Ross drives in, pass to Thomason. Thomason loses it out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Lobos. .5:42 left in this first half. We have a tie game. Fontenot is ready to come back in as well. And now a whistle. And they'll let the sub in. He'll come in for Robbie Dooley. Dawson, inbound, Walker, far side. Dribbles left, hands it off to Dawson. Dawson spins back. Walker doesn't take the three. Back up top, Dawson spins around. He'll drive again, spins, and pass underneath Thomason, waits, dribbles, up two, yes! Caleb Thomason, two more underneath. Dawson hits the floor, gets back up, guards Mack. Mack wants a screen, gets it. Goes underneath, baseline, near side, Fontenot, three from the wing, and he hits it again. And East Texas Baptist has the lead again. Walker now left side. Fontenot with that three, gives East Texas the lead. Ross up for two, no, off the back iron, rebounded by Whitley. Fontenot in the regular season shot 42%. He puts up that floater and hits. And it's a three-point lead for the Tigers. Dawson up top, Walker. Goes to the right side, Ross. Hollis cuts underneath, gets the ball with the right hand, up for two, no good. Fontenot will dribble up. Up top, gets a screen from Gosi, puts up another three, that's off, and Ross comes down with it. Fontenot's not afraid to shoot those balls, those long threes. Ross lays it up for two, yes, drives into the paint. Back to a one-point game. Tigers with the lead, 3:56 left in the first half. Right side, Dooley. That's Whitley, now Gosi. Dooley's not in the game right now. Back to Whitley, right side three from the wing, that's off, and rebounded by Dawson. He'll dribble up, he'll slow it up, and now get past half court. Dawson, left side, Walker. Walker inside to Thomason. Thomason, baseline, backing down the defender, goes into the corner, Ross, doesn't take the three, drives in, and he traveled. McCone will come back into the game, but we'll have a timeout first. 3:19 left in this first half. The Tigers of East Texas Baptist with a 29-28 lead. 29-28, Tigers with the lead. Thomason with 14 points, but Nathan Fontenot has 11, 3 for 5 from three, and Robbie Dooley has 10. Mack will dribble up. Dribbles right, gets a screen. Cone got through it. Riddick wants to check back in. Up top, Robinson. Popped up into the air by Thomason, but it goes to Whitley. Whitley looking to drive, up for two, no good. And Hollis comes down with it. Ross to dribble up, under 3 minutes left here in the first half. Right side to Dawson. Brown ready to come back into the game too. Ross has it up top, inside to Thomason, gets by Dooley, up for two. And the Lobos are back up one. Mack now Gosi. Gosi dribbles the free throw line, leaves it for Mack. Mack drives right, spins around, back up top, Robinson. He's looking to drive underneath Gosi, up for two, and no. Thomason with the rebound. Gosi missed it. Dawson dribbles up. Dawson drives, up for two, no, missed it. But it goes out of bounds, but did it hit Dawson? I don't think it did. Dawson played a little matrix there, and it's Lobos ball. That ball was ready to go out of bounds on the bounce. It looked like it went off of Robinson, Dawson was there and kind of did a little limbo move and skirted by him. Limbo, matrix, whatever. Dawson to inbound underneath, 30 on the shot clock, and a whistle. And it's going to go on 14. That's Brown. Not a lot of fouls in this first half. 3 on the Lobos and 3 on the Tigers. So they'll reset the shot clock to 30. So they're not going to take it from underneath now. They'll take it along the sideline, near side. Dawson inbounds up top, Lacone. Lacone left side, Dawson. Inside to Thomason. Thomason in the paint. Dribbles, spins, up for 2, no. Couldn't get that one to fall. Dooley comes down with it back into the game. Dooley stopped the three-point line, into the paint, up, and he traveled. 1:52 left in the half. It has been a back-and-forth game. Already been 6 lead changes. Lacone, right side. Up top, Dawson. Dawson, Thomason. Right side, picked up his dribble. Now Ross. Ross spins around into the paint and out of bounds. Tried to get it to Lacone, but he cut in too much. Ross a little late on the pass. Stephen Walker will come into the game. Brock Anders will come into the game. Ross will come out. And Dawson will come out. And it'll be Dooley to dribble it up. 1:29 left in the first half. Lobos up 30-29. Dooley drives up to foul, and it's going to be on Thomason. So Dooley going to the line for 2. Ross will come back into the game on the next whistle. Dooley's first is good. Tigers are hitting their free throws today. It's only been Dooley, and he's 5 for 5. Darius Whitley will also come back into the game. Gosi will come out. Thomason also no longer in the game, so they'll get Dooley or Gosi out of there for a break. 30-30 the score. Dooley looking to give him the lead, and no. Rebounded by Hollis. First missed free throw of the day. Lacone left side, Walker. Walker. Little dribble. Ross looking to get into the paint. Near side, spins around, up top, Lacone. Ball bounced around, he kept it. Right side, Hollis doesn't take the 3. Dribbles, free throw line, spins, up for 2 right-handed, no. And rebounded underneath by Whitley. Under a minute. Popped out. Underneath, Whitley can't hold on to it. And it'll be Lobo ball. That ball was touched by 2 or 3 different players under there. Whitley was the last. 46.7 seconds left. Lacone, right side, Anders. Hands it off to Lacone. Lacone's looking for a screen. And he gives it to Ross. Under 30 seconds now. Ross dribbles right. Ross underneath. On to Walker, and he stepped out of bounds. .26.2. Shot clock is off. 30-30 game. Fontenot will dribble up. Looks like they'll settle for the last shot. .14. Lacone guarding Fontenot. 10 seconds. Gets a screen, dribbles up, double teamed is Fontenot, and stolen underneath. Who's got it? Ball's on the ground. 1 second left, and a timeout is called It'll be Lobo ball with .4, but I'd venture to guess that they'll check. So the Tigers did not get a shot off, and I had a bad angle. I did not see where that ball was in the paint, but it looked like the Lobos, I guess, had it. And it will be Lobo ball. Quick timeout here called by Carroll. And I guess they're going to put .8. And I've never seen it tick down a second with a .8 allowed there at the same time. That's pretty cool. And it'll stay .8. That's enough to get a shot off. Passing a prayer. Call it that. Thomason, Lacone, Walker, Ross. And it'll be inbounded by Hollis. They got to go the length of the court, though. Hollis looking. Pass to Walker. Puts it up. Good if it goes. No. Almost fell in, but a little short, and it hit the backboard and the side of the rim. 30-30. A very good game thus far. Neither team conceding an inch. We'll take a break and come back with first half stats. Live here at halftime at the Pete P. Gallego Center. We're happy you're watching along on the Sul Ross Sports Network and listening on KVLF 1240 AM. We have a great game, and it is a tie right now. 30-30 is the score. East Texas Baptist and Sul Ross State. You take a look at the stats right now, and it's Caleb Thomason leading the way, both sides, 16 points and 6 rebounds. Flip side, Robbie Dooley and Nathan Fontenot have 11 points apiece, and they are shooting lights out. Nathan Fontenot 3 for 5 from the three-point line, and Robbie Dooley is at 5 of 6 free throws. Neither side conceding an inch. Both want to get that automatic bid into the round of 64. In the paint, it's Sul Ross 26-8. Most of Caleb Thompson's points, if not all of them, coming from right there, as only 3 free throws taken by the Lobos in the first half, all by C.J. Ross. He was 1 for 3. Off of turnovers, not much, 2-1 Lobo advantage. Second chance points, 2-0 Lobo advantage. 8-4 on the fast break goes to the Tigers, and 13-9 East Texas Baptist with the advantage off of the bench. Other than that, there's not a lot to say. East Texas Baptist not shooting well, particularly from the floor, 30%, but 36% rounded up from the three-point line, and 5 of 6 free throws. That's pretty good. Other side, Lobo shooting okay, 14 of 34, 41% from the floor, but they've only hit 1 of 7 free throws, and 1 of 3 free throws, and 1 of 7 3-pointers. Those are your first half stats. Look at the clock. Got about 9 minutes before we get things started here in half number 2. 30-30 is the score. 20 minutes to decide who will get that automatic bid into the round of 64 and who will be hoping for an at-large bid. Lobos 30, Tigers 30 at the half right here on the Sul Ross Sports Network. Atubu, Hollis, Walker, Enders, and Thomason. Dooley, Gosi, Whitley, Riddick, and Brown. Hiding behind the ref. Right to left, starting out, will be the Tigers. Gosi has it up top. Now Dooley. Dooley looking to drive. Back up top, Brown. To the left side, Whitley. Whitley drives. Kicks it back out, Brown. He'll now drive. Spin around up top. Whitley, 3 from the wing. No. And rebounded by Stephen Walker. Lobos will go left to right. Right side, Anders. Anders dribbles left. Now to the right side, Atubu. Underneath Thomason. Thomason guarded by Dooley. Near side baseline. And up and good for 2. Dooley got knocked over or fell over. Might have been a little acting there. No call, ref says. And wide open for Thomason. 32-30. Great crowd here tonight. Gosi drives into the paint. He puts it up. He's short. Gets the rebound. Puts it back up. And yes, that's good. Points in the paint favored the Lobos tremendously in the first half, 26-8. Now 28-10. Walker dribbles left, jumper, fade away, no. And Brown has it. That spun around and then almost got stuck in the armpit there of the rim and the glass. 3 for Riddick is good. And the Tigers back up 3. Tubu up top. Now to Thomason. Anders right side. Cutting in Hollis, back to Thomason up top, now left side of Tubu. Dribbling underneath, and he's fouled. 18-10 left in this game, 3-point lead for the Tigers. Tubu to inbound. They'll go up top with it to Walker. Right side, Hollis. Hollis inside to Thomason. Thomason into the paint, spins, floats up for 2, short, and rebounded by Whitley. Davis Robinson's going to be set to check back into the game. Whitley into Gosi. Gosi in the paint. Up and no good. Popped into the air. Who's got it? It's Stephen Walker. And he'll dribble. They're going to Gosi a lot in the paint. Atubu will put up a 3. He hits! Jola Atubu ties the game at 35. Only the second 3-pointer for the Lobos tonight. Whitley, a floater with the right hand, yes. 37-35 Tigers. Atubu up top. Goes inside to Thomason. He's outside of the paint. He dribbles. Backing up the defender. Nice move, layup, yes! Thomason ties the game at 37 on a pretty move away from Gosi. Sabo will get ready to check into the game. Left side, Whitley, wing, 3, off, and Hollis skies for the rebound. Walker now. Up top, Hollis. Hollis, left side of Tubu. Dribbles. Inside, Thomason. Backing up Gosi, up for 2, yes! Caleb Thomason, 2 more in the paint. Dooley drives, underneath, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Thomason, then he got hit by Dooley, it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lobos. It was Gosi, rather, with the hard hit on Thomason. Ross and Lacone are gonna come into the game. Thomason and Walker will come out. So Lobos, 2-point lead with the ball. Whitley's gonna come out of the game as well. They got height in with Sabo and Davis Robinson. Let's see how this shorter Lobos team can handle it. Gosi also came out of the game. Ross looking to drive. He'll go back up top, Lacone. Lacone dribbles, right side Anders. Anders in the wing, looking to drive, stops, spins, up 2, no. And out of bounds, Lobo ball off of Robbie Dooley. 16 minutes left. 39-37. And there's a media timeout on the floor. And the refs are having a little talk, and it will be a media timeout, and we'll take it too. 16 minutes to decide who's going to the round of 64. Lobos 39, Tigers 37. It'll be an inbound by Atubu. 30 on the shot clock. And Anders has it. Gives it to Atubu. He dribbles right up top now to the right side in the wing. Ross. Ross looking to drive. Does. Up 2. Yes, C.J. Ross splitting the defenders. And the Lobos are up 4. Trying to give Thomason a good breather. Can they go on a run? Brown from the elbow. 2. In and out. And Atubu comes down with it, and he'll dribble out. Lacone, left side. He'll drive. He'll float it left-handed. No. Rebound by Sabo. Up top, Dooley. Dooley dribbles left. Into the paint. Into the corner. Far side. Davis Robinson, 3. Hits. Back to a 1-point game. Offside Anders, dribbles, back pedals. Thomason ready to come back into the game. Into Hollis at the elbow. Hollis, baseline, spins, up for two, short. And underneath the rim, and the Tigers have it. Brown drives, underneath, Sabo, loses the ball, gets it back, spins, up and blocking foul is called. Underneath on a Tubu who hit the ground. Luckily the ball didn't fall in. Sabo will go to the line for two. Lobos up one. Sabo to the line. First one, good. .33 left in the game. Sabo trying to give the Tigers another lead. Short. Rebound by Hollis. Tubu. Ross. Ross looking to go inside to Thomason. He'll drive instead. He'll go up for two, and yes! CJ Ross, two more. 2-point lead. Brown underneath. Back up top. Dooley a three. In and out. And Ross comes down with it. 2-point lead for the Lobos. 14 minutes left. Ross driving again. Up for two. No. Thomason tips it back up. He misses. And Riddick comes down with it. Brown. Robinson in the corner. Dribbles out of it. Pass back to Dooley in the far corner. Guarded by Ross. He'll go up top to Landon Brown. Inside to Sabo, guarded by Thomason. Sabo, jumper. Might have been blocked from behind by Ross. Lacone comes down with it. Up top, Hollis. Lacone, left side. Into Thomason, guarded by Sabo. Thomason up for two. Oh, he got popped in the face, no call. And he missed everything. Left side, Robinson. Into Sabo, stolen by Lacone, and as he went out of bounds, he threw it to Hollis. Lacone will now dribble up. He looks to get through the defenders at Tubu. Back up top, Ross. Thomason, long two, in and out.
Run, Rob, you gotta run, Rob.
Brown to Dooley. Dooley, Brown. Brown up top, goes left, into the corner. Robinson, guarded by a Tubu. Robinson looking to drive underneath, loses the ball, it goes out of bounds, Lobo ball. Connor Dawson will come into the game, as will Nathan Fontenot. 12:47 left, 43-41. Lobos with the lead. And a Tubu will dribble up after the inbound from Ross. Left side, Ross. Picked up his dribble, goes to the left side, Lacone. Back up top at Tubu. Tubu dribbles. Still dribbles. Two from the free throw line, off the backboard and rimmed out. Here comes Landon Brown with it. Brown into the corner, Riddick a three, well guarded, off, and rebounded by Lacone. Darius Whitley's gonna come into the game, as is Stephen Walker and Anders next whistle. Lacone, left side. Picked up his dribble, inside to Thomason. Dribbles right, right-handed up for two, in and out, but he's fouled. That one rimmed out. Gosey and Whitley ready to come back in for the Tigers. Thomason's going to the line for two. Foul is on Sabo. Two-point lead for the Lobos. Thomason can make it 3 or 4. First one is good. Sabo will come out. Dooley will come out as well. Here comes another from Thomason. 4-point lead. 12:08 left. Brown will dribble up. Left side, Whitley. Guarded by Anders. Up top, Gosey. Gosey to the left side, Whitley. Whitley drives into the corner, Riddick. Riddick dribbles out. Brown now up top. Brown dribbles left, into the paint, stops, spins up top, Riddick puts up a long three, and he hits. Lacone now. Thomason right side, in the wing, back up top, Lacone. Dribbles left, guarded by Riddick. Goes to the right side, Dawson. Dawson fakes, drives, baseline, and it goes out back up top to Anders. Anders now into the corner. Dawson, a three, no. And rebounded by Riddick. Pass to Gosey and blocked by Thomason. Oh, but a late foul, no! Who's it on? Thomason. Saying he got the head, looked like he got the ball. Media timeout, will take it. Lobos up 45-44. Gosey going to the line when we come back. Lobos up 45-44. 11:06 remaining in the game here at the ASC championship game. Gosey's heading to the line for two on the third foul of the night by Caleb Thomason. Thomason has 24 points and 7 rebounds. He's 11 for 18 from the floor. Other side, it's Riddick 12, Dooley 11, Fontenot 11. Gosey's first one is in and out off the back iron. It was Gosey's first free throw attempt. Here comes another one. That one's good. We are tied at 45s. We've had 13 ties and 8 lead changes. 11 minutes to go. Lacone dribbles right, now back up top, Dawson. Dawson to the right side, Thomason. Thomason leaves it for Dawson. Dawson, baseline, back out Anders. Anders inside to Thomason, and out of bounds, but it's off of Gosey. Perfect pass, but Gosey tipped it, and it went through Thomason. Dawson to inbound, into Walker, back up top Anders. He'll put up a three from the wing, and he'll hit! Brock Anders with a big three. Lobos back up 3. Brown up top, Whitley. Whitley dribbles. Left hand, yes. Maurice Whitley with a beautiful shot there. Back to 1. Lacone, left side, Dawson. Ross and Atubu want to come back into the game. Inside to Thomason. Thomason dribbles, and a foul is going to be called on Gosey. Just the third foul on East Texas Baptist. Dawson to inbound, 20 on the shot clock after the foul. Up top, Atubu. Ross right side. Inside to Thomason, stolen by Gosey. And it goes to Whitley. Now Fontenot dribbles, left, Brown up top, dribbles into the lane, floater for the lead, no. And Gosey comes back down with it, ball on the floor, it's on the ground. And a jump ball will be called, and it'll be Lobo ball. 9:54 left in this game. Back and forth. B.J. Hollis will come back into the game. Jola Atubu to dribble up. Right side, Hollis. Up top, Ross. Ross, right side, Hollis. 3 from the wing, far. Dawson underneath, he kicked it out of bounds. Too much on that one from B.J. Hollis. 9:39 left. Landon Brown will dribble up. Lobos by 1. Anybody's game. Landon Brown dribbles right, guarded by Atubu, got through the screen. Back up top to Riddick. Riddick guarded by Dawson. Riddick dribbles right, back to Brown. Brown dribbles right, into the paint, up for 2, and a foul is called. And it's going to go on B.J. Hollis. That's just his first. Landon Brown going to the line. Try and tie it and give the Tigers the lead. First one is good. For the lead. Good. Tigers back up 1, 9:20 left in the game. Goes left. Anders now in the wing. Back up top, Atubu. Atubu looking to drive underneath, up for 2. Yes, off the high glass. Jolo Atubu gives the Lobos the lead again. Brown up top. 8:50 left. Left side Fontenot. Fontenot inside to Dooley, guarded by Hollis. Mismatch. Dooley underneath. No! And rebounded by Hollis underneath. Atubu now. Up top, Hollis. The right side, Atubu got it by Fontenot. Gets through it. Jumper from the free throw line. Yes! Jolo Atubu, a quick 4-0 run. And the Lobos back up 3. Brown up top. Can the Lobos get a stop and try and pad this lead? Brown dribbles left. Whitley drives underneath, up for 2. No! Back up in. Ross has it as it went through Dooley's hands. That's Whitley, check that. Went through Whitley's hands. Atubu drives 2 short. And Gosi comes down with it. Here comes Brown looking to push. Left side Fontenot, into the corner Whitley. Whitley looking to drive, underneath, blocked by Anders, and B.J. Hollis has it. And the crowd goes crazy. Thomason ready to check back in, under 8 left in the game. Lobos by 3. Left side, Anders doesn't take the 3 from the wing. They'll set up. Anders picked up his dribble. Inside to Hollis. Hollis doesn't give it to a driving Dawson. Hollis backing down Fontenot, up for 2, yes! 5-point lead for the Lobos, 7:20 left. Come on! Brown guarded by Atubu. Right side, Gosi. Gosi looking to drive, up for 2, blocked by Ross, over the foul! It's going to be on Hollis, his second. Media timeout will take it. 54-49. The Lobos have a 5-point lead. 7:07 left in the game. Caleb Thomason, game high 24. Jolo Atubu is 4 for 9 from the field himself with 10 points. In the paint, the Lobos are scoring 40 points. 40 of their 54 for the game. East Texas Baptist, just 14 points. But they've also hit 8 threes compared to 3 for the Lobos. So Gosi's heading to the line for a couple of free throws after the foul by Hollis. .707 left. First one from Gosi is good. 4-point game. Thomason is back into the game with Dawson, Ross, Hollis, and Lacone. Gosi hits them both, and Sabo will come in for Gosi. Lacone will dribble after the inbound from Hollis. Up top, Ross. 3-point game, under 7. Lacone left side. Inside to Thomason, guarded by Sabo, backs down the defender. Thomason up for two, yes! Bounced around and fell. 5-point game again, 6:42. Dooley drives, back up top, Whitley. Whitley, he'll drive, and a foul on B.J. Hollis. That'll be his third. Here comes the inbound, 22 seconds on the shot clock, into Fontenot. Fontenot drives, spins around. Dooley now in the wing, up for two, yes! Got the bounce off the iron, it's back to three. McCone will dribble up, 6:22 left in the game, 56-53 Lobos. Ross up top. And a foul is gonna be called on Sabo as Thomason was looking to move left to right. Left to right on our side, right to left on his purview. That's 3 on Sabo, but only the 4th team foul. Dawson, up top Lacone. Gets a screen from Thomason. To the right side, Hollis in the wing. Hollis into Thomason. Thomason, baseline, dribbles. Back up top, Hollis. Goes over his head, but he kept it. Back into Thomason. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Thomason up for two, yes! Under 6 minutes, Lobos 58-53. Dooley looks to drive into the paint, loses the ball, but a foul is called on Dawson. $20 on the shot clock. Brown to inbound up top Sabo. 5:38 left in the game. To Fontenot. Fontenot left side Brown guarded by Lacone. Sabo sets the block. Lacone goes through it. Back to Sabo. Doesn't take the three. Underneath up for two. Yes! Charge is called. Offensive foul on Sabo. That's his 4th. Bucket was good, but call it off. Lacone to dribble up. Lobos up 5 with the ball. Under 5.5 left. Ross drives. Baseline. Up 2. Foul. He's going to the line. Great crowd here tonight at the Pete P. Gallego Center. New faces and familiar ones. You bet. Ross at the line. First one is good. Tubu into the game for Dawson. 6-point lead for the Lobos. And don't forget to watch the men's selection show this Monday at 11:30 Central Time. You can find the link on ncaa.com. Ross misses the second. 6-point game, 5:18. Dooley now, guarded by Ross. Dooley dribbles left, kicks up top Brown. Brown doesn't take the three. Goes inside to Dooley, that's Gosi. Gosi spins around, up for two right-handed, no. Ball's up in the air. Gosi gets it back, spins around, looks to go up, nope, up top Brown. Brown for three, off. Rebounded by Dooley. Dooley going back underneath, he'll put it up for two, and it's good. Atubu now up 4. Atubu picked up his dribble, goes to the right side wing. Hollis back up top. Atubu inside and sailed it over Thomason. And it'll be Tiger ball. Dooley will dribble up. 4:24 left in the game. Lobos up 4. Gosi. Back to Dooley up top. Dooley loses the ball. Stolen by Ross. No one in front of him. And Ross loses the ball. Stripped by Dooley. No foul. And it'll just be Lobo ball. Ross was ready to bring the house down, but a great job defensively by Robbie Dooley getting back. Atubu to inbound. Lacone, corner three. No. Rebound by Dooley. Whitley now. Drives underneath. Gosi up two. Fouled and one. It's on Atubu. And a media timeout. 59-57. The Lobos are leading it. 59-57. Gosi to the line for a free throw, looking to make it a 1-point game. 3:57 left in this game. And what a game it has been. Gosi to the line. And good. 1-point game again. Atubu will dribble up under 4 minutes to play. Atubu dribbles right. Up top, Lacone. Lacone looking left. Hasn't dribbled yet, now he does. Lacone backpedals back up top, Atubu. Atubu, Ross looking to get it inside to Thomason. Ross will drive. Back up the defender, up for two, blocked, and into the hands of Reddick, who gives it to Brown. 3.5 left. Brown now, into the paint, dribbles out. Whitley has it up top. Whitley drives, floater left-handed, no, and out of bounds, Lobo ball. What a game. The fans have been in it the entire way. Atubu, left side, Lacone doesn't take the three. Drives, Ross, jumper, yes! C.J. Ross. Lobos back up three, 2:55 left. Dooley drives, stripped by Ross, he's got the no, Dooley got it back. Dooley looking to drive again. Back up top, Reddick. A long three, and it's off. And Hollis skies for the rebound. 2:40 left. Up top, Hollis. Left side, Atubu. Dribbles right, back up top. Ross, inside Thomason. Dribbles, foul is called. It's going to be on Gosi. And it's going to be a 1-and-1. Thomason to the line, up three, can make it 5. Good. One more for Thomason. Off, short. Dooley dribbles up now. 2:20 left, 62-58 Lobos. Dooley drives underneath, up for two, no! Gosi gets the rebound, back up, yes! Fell the wrong way, down in 62-60 the score. Right side of Atubu. Thomason at the elbow. Hollis. Inside to Thomason. Looking to back down Gosi. Dribbles, and a foul is called. Thomason's going back to the line. 1:48 left. Thomason at the line. It's another 1-and-1. He hit the front end, missed the back end of the last time he was at the line. Thomason's first is good. Front iron off the backboard and fell. 63-60, 1:48 left. Thomason, second one, Good. 4-point game, 148. Dooley will dribble up. Drives up two. No! Rebound Thomason! And Ross will dribble up. Up 4, 1:30 left. Ross, Lacone, and offensive foul on Ross. .127 left, 64-60. Tigers ball. No free throws because it's an offensive foul. Connor Dawson's gonna come in for a two-boo. Brown will dribble up. Dooley into the paint, underneath. Whitley up for two, yes. 2-point game, 1:12 left. Lacone to dribble up. Into Thomason. Thomason double teamed, backs up the defender, up for two, yes! Oh, Caleb Thomason! Under a minute, Lobos by 4 with a pretty placed baseline play. Dooley, underneath, Ghosty, blocked by Ross and a foul. It's so loud in here you can't hear a whistle. The foul is on Hollis. Four-point game, Gosi going to the line for two.
Corrected.
48.6 left, Gosi to the line for two. First one is good. Gonna make it a two-point game is Gosi. No good! Lacone down with it. 45 seconds, Lobos by 3. Looking for a basket. They can run it down to 18 seconds if they choose. Lacone up top, now Dawson. Dawson spins. Dribbles, inside Thomason. Let him a little bit. Almost stripped out of him, still has it. Back up top, Ross. Ross spins. And he traveled with 24.9. 25.9 on the clock. 66-63. Shot clock is off. Tigers have the ball. Do they go for a quick two and foul or try and shoot a three? Here we go. Dooley has it. Fans to their feet. Guarded by Ross. Drives right into the paint. Wide open three. Brown from the wing for the tie. No! Rebound. Whitley. 10 seconds. He'll go back up for two and he gets it. 10 seconds left. And a timeout is called by the Tigers. 66-65. Lobos with the lead, with the ball. 10 seconds left in the game. What a way to finish the ASC tournament. 30 seconds stretch to a full. We'll take 30 and we'll come back for the end. 66-65, Lobos the lead with the ball. 10 seconds left in the game. Caleb Thomason, 33 points, 8 rebounds. On the other side for the Tigers, 4 in double digits. Jordan Gosi with 11, Fontenot 11, Dooley 15, and Riddick with 12. Lobos have the ball. They're in the bonus. It's an inbound and foul. Tigers got a foul. Here we go. Hollis to inbound. Running the baseline. Long pass. Dawson has it. He'll dribble around. They got a foul. He gets rid of it to Lacone. 6 seconds, and he's finally fouled with 4.6. He threw up a shot, but they're going to say no basket. He's going to the line with 4.6 left in the game. They took off 5.4 seconds. Ross in for a Tubu. Lacone to the line for 2. It's a 1-and-1 for the free throws. And the Tigers call timeout. 4.6 left in the game. Gosi is set to check back into the game. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Lobos by 1. Tristan Lacone will go to the line for a 1-and-1. They got 5 seconds off the clock on that inbound. Long pass to Dawson. Dawson dribbled around, got it to Lacone. Lacone on the season was an 81% free throw shooter. Only Ross is down there right now for a potential rebound. Here we go, 4.6 on the clock. Lacone's first is good. 2-point game, 67-65. Lacone to make it a 3-point game. He does. 4.6, they gotta go the length. It's into Brown. Brown, half court, 3 for the tie. No, and the Lobos are dancing with a 68-65 victory in the ASC Championship, and the fans storm the court. The Lobos win it. They're going to the round of 64. 68-65. Unbelievable. A back and forth game until the end. Both sides wanted it for sure, but the Lobos win it. Unbelievable. What a win for this program. The ASC Championship goes to the Sul Ross Lobos. What a game. Credit East Texas Baptist with an incredible ASC tournament. And we'll wait and see if they can get an at-large bid. They took down the likes of Mary Hardin-Baylor and Laterno and went toe-to-toe with the #1 seed, Sul Ross Lobos. But the night is for the Lobos. They win the tournament, and they are dancing. The Lobos are waiting to receive their trophy. They're the champions of the ASC. 68-65 the victory. Caleb Thomason with the performance of a lifetime, 33 points, 8 rebounds, 14 of 21 from the floor. CJ Ross, a Big 12. Jola Atubu with 10. On the other side, credit East Texas Baptist again. 15 points for Robbie Dooley, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Weston Riddick had 12 points. He was 4 of 9 from 3. Nathan Fontenot, 11. He was 3 for 5. Jordan Gosi had 11 as well. An unbelievable performance. Everyone is ecstatic. Nobody has left the Pete P. Gallego Center. The Lobos are dancing. They get their championship shirts on an unbelievable game. It took until the last second, but the Lobos did it. Unreal. Simply unreal. Lobos earned every part of this victory. Everybody played a big role. Caleb Thomason, 33. Ross, 12. Atubu, 10. Brock Anders, 3. Tristan Lacone, 4. B.J. Hollis, 2. Stephen Walker, 2. And Connor Dawson, 2. And just because the points weren't high, how about the rebounds? B.J. Hollis had 8 rebounds. Tristan Lacone had 4. What a game for the Sul Ross Lobos. Everyone standing as the commissioner gets ready to present the trophy. C.J. Ross of Sul Ross had a game today, 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. A force in the paint. C.J. Ross, part of the all-tournament team. Tristan Lacone. He had 4 tonight, but tied a team-high 16 in Game 2 and a team-high 14 in Game 1. And the most valuable player, who else would it be besides Caleb Thomason? Carried, put the team on his back tonight. 33 points and 8 rebounds. What a game for the senior, Caleb Thomason. Absolutely incredible. But the night goes to the Sul Ross Lobos as they get set to receive the championship trophy. It'll be Caleb Thomason holding it up. They get the banner, and what a job it was, this collective group of 2017-2018 Sul Ross Lobos. They took down a couple of University of Texas teams, UT Tyler and then UT Dallas, and then took down East Texas Baptist. And the Lobos are the 2018 champions of the ASC tournament.